Have you ever felt like you're walking on a tightrope, with the lives of everyone you love balanced on your shoulders? That's where we find Jieming, standing outside the operating room, every tick of the clock echoing the frantic beat of his own heart. His father is on the operating table, undergoing a high-risk heart surgery, and the air in the hospital corridor is thick with a silence that's louder than any scream. The weight of it all, the fear of the unknown, it's crushing him. He turns to Xiaoling, his usual confident mask completely gone. For the first time, we see the raw, unfiltered Jieming. His voice is barely a whisper as he admits his deepest fears. He is terrified of failing, not just as a son, but as a person. He is scared of disappointing everyone who has ever believed in him, of not being the strong pillar his family needs him to be. He feels like an imposter, playing the part of a hero while inside, he is just a scared kid drowning in expectations. He confesses that he has been trying to carry the world alone, believing that showing any weakness would make him a failure. Listening to him, something shifts in Xiaoling. She sees her own reflection in his vulnerability. She admits that she has been doing the exact same thing. She's been carrying her own immense burdens in silence, convinced that asking for help is a sign of weakness. While her own father lies in the ICU, she's been putting on a brave face, shouldering the pain and the worry all by herself, never letting anyone see the cracks. She thought she was protecting others, but really, she was just isolating herself in her own private battle. In that quiet, sterile hallway, surrounded by the smell of antiseptic and the hum of hospital machinery, they have a profound realization. They've been fighting separate wars when they should have been allies all along. They see that their strength isn't in their individual resilience, but in their unity. It's not about one person being the hero. It's about being a team. They finally understand that they don't have to carry their mountains alone. They can share the weight, lean on each other, and find strength not in being unbreakable, but in being vulnerable together. They promise each other, right there and then, that from this moment on they stand as one. No more secrets, no more solitary struggles. They are a team. Just as they make this pact, a nurse quietly approaches them. There's news from the ICU. Xiaoling's father, who had been unconscious for so long, has finally woken up. The first word he spoke, his voice weak but clear, was his daughter's name, a wave of relief, so powerful it almost brings Xiaoling to her knees, washes over her. For the first time in what feels like an eternity, a tiny ray of hope breaks through the suffocating darkness. She rushes towards the ICU, Jieming right behind her, a newfound strength in their shared steps. It feels like the tide is finally turning. But this is a story of highs and lows, of hope and despair chasing each other in an endless cycle. As they reach the ICU, another door swings open down the hall. It is the door to the operating room where Jieming's father had been for hours. The surgeon steps out, his face unreadable, his scrubs a stark contrast to the white walls. He looks directly at Jieming, his expression tired and grim. The world seems to hold its breath. Every sound fades away except for the frantic pounding in Jieming's chest. The doctor takes a deep breath, and the words that follow will change everything. He says, the surgery was successful. But, and there, he stops. The word hangs in the air, a cool, sharp hook, promising that the relief is only momentary, that the storm is far from over. What could possibly follow that but? What new horror awaits them on the other side of this brief victory? The battle for life had been won, but it seems another, perhaps even more difficult war, is just beginning. What happens next? You'll have to join us for the next episode to find out. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.